Hello everyone. Uh, this is
Mr. Natasha.
I'm Dr. Javon, researcher Changhao. So here we'll present you with our first class review on smallpox vaccination.
Okay, did you know smallpox is a deadliest disease known all over the world? On average, 3 out of 10 people with smallpox would die, and most of the victims seems to be children, possibly because children have a weaker immune system than adults. These deaths were extremely common because the people didn't know the right way of treating the disease. But amazingly, to this day, smallpox has been completely wiped out thanks to the use of vaccination. So let's give vaccination a good round of applause. But do you know how? Well, I'll tell you all you need to know about the history of vaccination.
Hold on, Natasha. Before we talk about history, how about let's talk about science? A vaccine is a biological training that gives the body's immune system the ability to recognize a specific type of pathogen without having the risk of exposing to actual disease. It consists only a weakened form, a dead form, an antigen, or the DNA of the antigen. After entering the body, the immune system will treat the vaccine as a real version of the disease and start to fight back. In the end of the fight, the body learns how to destroy antigen and spawn B memory cells to prepare for the actual infection in the future. The immune system can learn from their own mistakes. Like you, Changhao. Okay, that explanation might sound a little bit unbelievable for some of you, and you want to hear the detailed scientific explanation for it. So here it is. Your antibodies, which are small protein molecules produced by lymphocytes or the B cells, fight off the antigens to prevent infection every day in your life. And they are so efficient, you can't even feel sick when some pathogens are actually invading your body. However, the most deadly disadvantage of antibodies is that they can only activate when the antigens are being recognized by the immune system. The B memory cell, which means the body can only fight back after a days, after a few, which means the body can only fight back after a few days after realizing that the infection is caused by the new antigens. However, fatal diseases such as smallpox can end your life in a short amount of time. So what the vaccines actually do is help your body's immune system to recognize the antigens of the deadly disease and allow the antibodies to defeat the invaders before they even have the chance to cause serious infection.
Very interesting. Well, thank you, Dr. Javon. As I was saying about history, back before vaccination was founded, the people in the late 1700s used a version method to treat smallpox. This includes a patient who had never caught smallpox, with or inhaled smallpox sores. They will then get minor symptoms of smallpox, and when they heal, they will be immune to smallpox. Although it's not guaranteed that you will survive from the variolation method, variolation was a very risky method to use, but it prevented more death than those who caught smallpox naturally. Now let's look closer into the founder and discovery of the smallpox vaccination. Dr. Edward Jenner is an English doctor who made the discovery of the very first successful vaccination. He grew up in Berkeley, England, but he was trained in London and pursued his career back in Berkeley. Starting in the year 1796, Jenner decided to do an experiment based on one of the theories he made from his folklore in the countryside, which concluded that introducing the body to vaccinia prevented virulent virus from appearing. He heard that a milkmaid caught cowpox and afterwards seems to be immune to smallpox. So Jenner experimented on James Fitz. Fitz is an 8-year-old boy whose father works for Jenner. He started by putting in pus of cowpox pustule into the boy's arm. Later, did you know, Fitz did get better and was immune to smallpox. He submitted a paper to be published based on his findings, but people wanted more evidence. So he looked for more evidence, and he experimented again and again and again, including his 11-month study. That's insane. It's such a risky thing to do. At the age of 11 months, something could have gone wrong. He took the risk and he proved his theory. His son lived. And after 2 years of more research and experiments, in 1798, Jenner finally published his paper on vaccination. But in time it was the 1800s. After more research had been done, the method of variolation had been changed to vaccination, and the cowpox virus to be injected into the system had been replaced with a minor version of the smallpox virus. Then in the year 1959, WHO attempted to make vaccinations be done globally in order to try and get rid of smallpox completely, in the rate of 80% vaccinations in each country. But this failed because many countries lacked money, commitment, and vaccine donations. 2 years later, in 1961, the bifurcated needle was found. It is a tool found that would make vaccinations more efficient and cost-effective. Using a bifurcated needle, only one form of the vaccine was needed compared to the previous method. So the COVID vaccination was attempted once again in 1967, but this time North America had already eradicated smallpox back in 1952 and Europe in 1953, leaving Asia, South America, and Africa to eradicate smallpox in the 1970s. For Oceania, smallpox was not known to be a widespread, so no data has been recorded. And that is how today smallpox disease no longer exists around the world. Although there still remains a smallpox virus for research, but there have been no outbreaks recorded since 1978.
First of all, I'm going to talk about the smallpox virus. Smallpox is caused by a Varroa virus, which can be separated into two forms: Varroa major virus and Varroa minor virus. The major ones are large brick-shaped viruses with spikes around them. That was just a brief description of the virus. But the best part is when it infects your body. Let's see how it works. The virus, like any other virus, will need to reproduce in a host cell, which can only be provided by humans. The virus is spread by droplet transmission. When it enters a person, through nose or mouth, it first invades the cells on the throat and makes millions of copies of itself. Then those viruses will attack other organs of the body. People that are infected develop symptoms of fever, vomiting, and horrible rashes. The infection is so severe that the virus might even destroy your entire organ and make you suffer to death. To this rate, all of the patients died in less than 2 weeks after infection, while those that survived the disease were left with scars for the rest of their lives. The virus does not disappear after the infection. It still exists inside the host's blood and scars, waiting for the next victim. The smallpox had taken 30 to 50 million lives just in the 20th century alone. Now you can see why it is considered as the most deadliest disease known to human history. In Jenner's experiments, the smallpox was prevented the disease successfully because cowpox and smallpox are similar type of viruses that have the same antibody recognition sites. When the immune system learned how to fight off cowpox viruses, it also became capable of destroying the smallpox virus by producing the same type of antibodies.
Hello everyone, we're going to talk about short and long-term consequences of smallpox vaccination. As a common knowledge, use of vaccine could possibly stop smallpox. The effect of first-time vaccination can last about 3 to 5 years. Second dose may last 10 to 20 years. And it's observed that vaccines introduces more risk than benefits it brings. A group of people are vaccinated, such as healthcare workers, army and security forces, and for other emergencies. From the financial side of vaccination situation, it costs a lot of money to destroy smallpox, and a lot of money is also needed for public education and monitoring vaccination effects on population. Monitoring involves checking medical history and storage of the vaccination in healthcare facilities. The good side of the story is that vaccination made a large part of the population have immunity to smallpox. So vaccination also decreased the rate of vaccines being used as biological weapon. However, in poor countries, 1/3 population is still facing risk. Now we are going to talk about the new advancement in creating new type of vaccines. First generation of vaccines were used to destroy smallpox infections. It was made from skin of the animal. The second generation of vaccines was produced in the tissue cell. Third generation of vaccines was based on the copying the smallpox virus. WHO has stored all 3 types of vaccines. However, WHO still has to decide how much of each type of vaccine should be stored. GACS is the special committee of WHO that was received the safety of all 3 types of vaccines. GACS is responsible for the review and update of vaccine storage and use.
Thank you for watching the first course video.